What's good, y'all? Shagam Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe. And today we're going to be talking about the Chicago Bulls and just, what's been happening with the Bulls lately, how I think, how my views have changed on the season or whatnot. And, I know it's been a minute since I uploaded, but, stuff happens. But yeah, the Bulls, man, we're 0-16 against the top 3 seeds in, every conference, in both conferences, I should say. And that's been kind of the narrative this season. The Bulls can't beat good teams. We always fool when we face, the bigger, badder teams. And, to an extent, some of these losses have been kind of on us because, last night against the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis was doing whatever he wanted. Drew Holiday was doing whatever he wanted. Everybody was just doing whatever they wanted, however they wanted. And I feel like since Lonzo and Caruso went down, the defensive intensity hasn't been there. Like, obviously, those were our 2 best defenders, but like the guys who stepped up for them, they did as best as they could. But the defense was just so bad for a long time. And even though Caruso is back now, there's only so much he can do by himself. And yesterday I was watching the game. I'm just like, is Lonzo gonna come back and fix all these issues? Because even yesterday, we got Pat Will back, we got Alex Caruso back, and all those guys were injured. I was just saying, oh, wait till they come back. When they come back, the defense is gonna be better. But now I'm thinking the defense was really good, but we still have the issue that we can't really guard size. Now, if it's like a team like Brooklyn, even a team like the Phoenix or something, someone who doesn't really look to use their size like crazy like that. Like, yeah, Aiden's good. Yeah, KD's really tall. Ben Simmons is tall, but mostly guys who do a lot of their scoring off the dribble, whether it be mid-range, 3-point, we can do a good job, defending that. But even fully healthy, we can't really guard Giannis. We can't guard Embiid. Embiid kills us every single time. And that's just the issue that we had all season. I've been saying it all season. We're not good at guarding, big, powerful centers. We're not good at guarding guys who are great at getting to the rim. We're just not good at that. And honestly, it's been a fun season. I can't really be mad. We're 42-30, 58% win percentage. But the 0-16 to top 3 seeds in each conference is really upsetting, because it's like, I know this team is really good. We got DeMar DeRozan, we got Zach lavine, we got Vucevic. We have a lot of talent on offense. And the way the season, like I said, the way the season first started, I thought the sky was the limit. This team was amazing on both ends. We were locking everybody up. The rotations were crisp and all that. We were just doing a real great job at everything. But yeah, once Lonzo went down, once AC went down, it just kind of went to hell, and things took a turn for the worse. And I'm not completely out on the Bulls this season, but I was saying, oh, we going right to the Eastern Conference Finals, we going to the NBA Finals, things like that. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm very low on that, because now that Philadelphia has, they got James Harden in that trade, and Joel Embiid, we never could stop him. I don't think he's ever lost a game to us in his entire NBA career. I don't think we've ever beaten Joel Embiid in a game. So now you add, James Harden to that, and it just presents, even more issues. We saw what happened when we played them a couple weeks ago. So with the Chicago Bulls this season, obviously it's taking a turn from the worst. Things started off amazing. We were the number 1 seed and we were the number 2 seed, and we've been slowly but surely sliding down the Eastern Conference, and now we're 5th seed. We're 5th seed behind the Celtics at the 4th seed. And when it comes to playoff matchups, right now we would face the Celtics. Now, the Celtics have been playing really well. They've had an elite defense. I think they've had the best defense in the NBA so far throughout this season. They have a lot of size, they have a lot of length, they're very switchable. That could present issues for us because, you throw Tatum on DeMar, you put Marcus Smart on Zach lavine, and then, Zach lavine loves to get to the rim. They got Robert Williams waiting in the paint for him as the backline help. They just a really fearsome team on defense. But I think that, we have a pretty solid defense as well. And, Boston isn't crazy with the playmaking like that. Tatum is a good playmaker, sure, but Smart is a good passer as well. They have a lot of solid passes, but they don't have nobody where I'm like, man, he's going to pick us apart. So I would love to see the Celtics in the series. I'm not going to lie to you. I would love to see Boston in the series, because I think that Vucevic is really good. Let me shout out Vucevic. Vucevic is just, he's made DeMar's season possible. He gives everybody so much space, and he's really a really good, reliable option in pick and pop. Whether he on the short roll, he's just shooting mid-rangers. He can step out to the three-point. I feel like Vucevic hasn't been talked about a lot because, it's just Vucevic. But Vucevic has, kind of had a bounce back in the middle of the season. He's starting to put together more of those, classic Orlando 20 and 10 type games. He's been shooting the ball real well. He's just been having a pretty solid season because he started off abysmally. He couldn't shoot the ball at all. He couldn't do anything with the rock. And now, let me see his stats. He's averaging 18 and 11, and from three, he's 31%. But that's only so low because he started off really, really poor. But I feel like, he's gone back to his old self. He's really just been dominating more in the paint. Even last night, although he got blown out by the Bucks, he did a great job just, giving us some scoring firepower. And, Ayo Dosunmu, I can't, show him enough love. He has been our best defender when, Alex Caruso was out. Lonzo Ball is still out. He's been our best defender. He's our best, point of attack defender. He's the only guard we have that can navigate screens when AC and Lonzo are out, of course. But he was the only guy navigating the screens well. He's given a lot to you, off the ball. He's shooting the ball well, passing the ball well. I can't, even describe how happy I am with Ayo Dosunmu. But, this roster is not, I wouldn't say it's like a bad roster, but we just lack size, and we really need to address that in the offseason. And, we can address that this offseason. A lot of Bulls fans want to, trade Vucevic. They think he's a scrub. They think he's a bum. I don't really believe that trading Vucevic is going to get us really anywhere because he's in a contract season. I can't see anybody wanting to give him, crazy money or give us crazy value for him because realistically, we are not going to trade Vucevic for somebody who can guard, Embiid, somebody who can guard Giannis. So we're better off just trying to stick with this, super highly potent offense and, just hope Patrick Williams can develop into something. Unfortunately, Patrick Williams, he got injured, to start the season, but he came back. He's had some cool plays. He's hit a couple shots. He had some nice defensive plays on Giannis yesterday. He's a really strong body, but the plan that I always, envisioned, with this whole Vucevic trade, DeMar sign and all that, I always envisioned, like, we let, Patrick Williams, attack tilted defenses. We got all this firepower around him. So we're going to let him develop in kind of, the best situations that, a young player can handle. He's getting mostly open looks, whether it be around the free throw line. Guys are not really scared of him shooting threes yet, which is fine. We want him to get those reps in. We want him to get, used to it. And, he, eventually becomes maybe the third option, second option, surpasses Vucevic, maybe even surpasses, DeMar DeRozan and Zach lavine. That has always been my hope, Patrick Williams. But, like I said, I don't think Lonzo Ball is going to come back and fix all of our issues. Obviously, we have missed his shooting. We've missed his defense. He was a lock to make all NBA first team defense. But, we don't got to go there. But we've missed, everything about Lonzo. Obviously, him coming back is going to help. We want him back, obviously. But I just don't think that I think that Bulls fans are putting a lot of hope into him. And he's a very impactful player. I love Lonzo Ball, but he's not the guy that's going to take us from what we are now, losing to all these teams to, straight to the NBA championship. And I just think that we need another offseason of, correcting some issues. And we just need to see if we can get some size to guard the bigger guys. And also, some of the play calling, right? Like, I love DeMar DeRozan, but some of the shots he takes just make me want to bang my head, on the window. It just makes me want to just, throw up sometimes because, like, don't get me wrong, I love DeMar DeRozan, but DeMar, every shot is like a, turn around, fade, hezzy jimbo, step back, one hand, fade away contested. And, it looks really, really pretty when it goes in, but and, it goes in most of the time. He's shooting like 50% from mid-range, but there are some of the times where I'm like, why does it have to automatically go to, DeMar DeRozan? Like, it's just clear out the side for him, let him cook up. There's 18 seconds on the shot clock, and just let DeMar, do DeMar. That's fine and dandy. Like, he can get those type of plays, but I just feel like we do that too much for him and Zach lavine. And some of Zach lavine's shots just, really frustrate me because, like, that little post fade he thinks he has in his, tool bag, I'm not really a fan of that. But, both these players are playing great. But some of the shots that they take are just, really disappointing. And neither of them are, good defenders like that. But, it is what it is. I can't be mad with this Bulls team. I mean, I haven't seen the Bulls in the playoffs for a long time. Look, we're 42-30. This season is far from over. We have a lot of time to, gel right before the playoffs. But, we hope that Alonzo Ball can return, right around the playoffs. Maybe he comes in with playing in the first round. But, I still think that any team we face in the series should be concerned. We have so much offensive firepower that, anything can happen. But yeah, man, let me know what you think about the Bulls in the comment section down below. And if you said in this video, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.